Woo, 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 woo! It's getting hot in here tonight. You see John Reagans versus Grim the Clown. A match that has to happen, because if it doesn't happen, people will be disappointed in the fact that John Reagans and Grim the Clown didn't face off. You see, I have a lot of respect for you, but that respect is going to be set aside for what I have planned. You see, Grim, the only thing grim about you is the fact that you're going to lose to a freaking short Irish machine like me. Go ahead, throw your barbs, talk about the Dark Carnival, talk about the Legion of Doom, but they've been so quiet you could hear the mice humping in the wall. The fact is, John Reagans doesn't need no cliches. John Reagans doesn't need no gimmicks, doesn't need no masks. The fact is, John Reagans doesn't even need a soul. And I've proven that. Ask Father Ludacris exactly what happened. Go ahead, ask him. Ask him. He underestimated my power. And that's exactly what you're doing, Grim. And tonight, when you step in the ring with me, all the love I have for you, all the admiration, all the respect goes out the goddamn door. You want to hit me with your mandible claw, you better make sure you cinch it in tight. Because the fact is, I'm going to bite your fingers off, and I'm going to spit the blood back in your face with the bones attached. Then I'm going to ground and pound and take you down, much like the fan that attacked Bret Hart. You see, Dash Wilder knocked his ass out, and that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to knock you out so fast, you would have thought you were CM Punk getting tased by Mickey Gall. In fact, you know what? The only thing I can think about right now is the way I'm going to end the match. You see, I'm going to hit you with that flashbang off the top rope. But no. You see, you wanted the cheese grater. You're getting Veronica. You see, Veronica has been quite thirsty. I'm going to attach this to me. And that's going to be the end of you. Maybe I want to torture you. Maybe I'll put you in some demon's blood. But at the end of the day, Grim, you're going to be looking up at the lights wishing you never, ever mess with me. Because I'm going to put a smile on that face. And after that, I'm going to slice your head right off. Look at it. Punch it to the ground. Grim. Showtime.
The following message is brought to you by the Legion of Doom.
BTB Universe, my name is Grim the Clown. I am your self-proclaimed 666 wonder of this world. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for what's about to happen. If you are squeamish and very, very, well, thin-skinned, so to speak, I suggest that you get off the broadcast, that you leave the arena, because you're about to witness a slaughter. See, the last time I stepped foot into this ring, one of these BTB rings, I completely decimated my opponent. I made sure that he went back to that back locker room crying. And I'm about to do the same tonight as I take on you, Mr. Reagan. I gave you a slight taste the other night what was about to happen to you. And I explained to you that maybe, just maybe, one of the smartest things you could do tonight is not show up. Not step foot into my ring. That's right. BTB is my ring. It belongs to me and it belongs to the LOD. See, I have much better things to worry about than little peons like yourself. You can come out here and you can do what you want to do. Rub a fucking cheese grater over your face. I already told you if I wanted your own blood, I'll take it myself. I don't need your help. You are merely a stepping stone for me, Mr. Reagan. And I'm making it very, very clear to you, to everyone in that locker room in BTB, everyone out in the audience, hell, that none of you stand a chance against me, Grim the Clown.
claims to be the most intelligent man on this planet. Claims to be one of the best fighters in the world, but in all reality, the professor is just a man who reads a bunch of books of lies, myths. Kind of makes me sick. See, the book that I read every single day, every single night, is nothing but the truth. And I only speak the truth. And the professor, you speak nothing but lies and myths and fake news here in the BTB. It's real as it gets. You gotta read between the lines. You gotta see through the mist and the fogs and the shadows to really see the truth on what BTB has to hold. The Legion of Doom has come in here since day one. And we told the whole entire world that the LOD will run this place in every single week since we've been here. We've been headlining shows. We have made ratings go through the roof. And guess what? It's just the beginning. We have a history. We have battled it all outside BTB. Hell, you're one of my great opponents in my career. But there's one flaw. You're not that good enough. So I have to prove everybody here in the BTB, Sunday Night Showdown, the night of WrestleMania. Show the whole entire world how destructive I can really be, how destructive I can really get, and destroying the professor and taking all those books that he has and shove them straight up where the sun don't shine. And trust me, professor, I have done it multiple times and I will do it again, even if it's going to be the last time ever. You have nothing against me, you hold nothing against me. The only thing that you hold against me is all the schooling and all the preaching and all the teaching of the lies and the wannabes. That's fine. Keep it all. While I sit here and preach the Book of Grimm and teach the whole entire universe that Grimm's way is the only way. You either swing in the forest, you may be abandoned in the dark carnival hell, you may be locked up in the trap house, it doesn't matter. As long as you're suffering and you realize that the Legion of Doom is the future of BTB. And if I have to destroy you in the middle of the ring tonight in front of a sold out crowd, sold out show, amazing talent, then so be it. But I promise you, after I'm done with you tonight, you will never be the same man again. Keep teaching while I keep preaching. Because tonight isn't my night.
That's gone burnt up into the trash. Well, good day, BTB. Professor Britwigger here. And, well, I didn't get in, and now I'm going to have to get a new jacket. The alarm system works anyway. But anyway, Bruno. You, sir, you're a man who needs to know how the Destroyer is going to destroy you. You see, I find your weaknesses, and that's what my father in his fifth incarnation, that's what he did. You have to look up Doctor Who to know what I'm talking about. Maybe some of you do. My father tends to change. It's like a midlife crisis many, 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 many times. And in his fifth incarnation, he tried to find resolutions. And sometimes it was destructive. But you do what you have to do. Now, old school. You're old school. Well, now, sir, the problem with being old school is that you're not evolving, as I said before. But here's the thing. History repeats itself. And eventually it becomes extinct and redundant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Some people consider me old school myself, still in the business. I've seen it all, I've done it all.
And it just doesn't do better, and it's forgotten. Like a bad cartoon. Oh, it's good the first time, but we won't remember it next time. And that's what you are. You're a average cartoon that was around once. But I am always evolving, I'm always changing, I'm always adapting, and that's what one has to do. One has to learn, one has to think intellectually, not just, I'm old school, I'm wearing a thug outfit, and oh, I'm the Destroyer. Nice nickname, the Destroyer of what? Of LOD. What's LOD? That's a load. It's a lot. It's a lot to take on, and it's a load to put out there. I'm the Destroyer of LOD. So, my name's Brett Wiggler, whatever you want to call me, whatever the boss likes to call me. Either way, I'm the Professor, the Lost Son. And I will be finding out your weakness. And I think it is the fact that you repeat yourself. You're going to repeat history. And you'll be stuck in an infant loop. And I will bonk you on the head. I will just use minimal. I will never use a gun. Don't worry about that. I will use maybe this to fix things up. But you, sir, you will learn eventually. But you will have to learn through error with me. You will have to learn through defeat from me. Because although I don't have the celery on my jacket, I have my trusty sonic device. And I will make you a better person. Because the one thing I will never do is repeat myself. The one thing I will never do is repeat myself. The one thing I will never do is repeat myself. The one thing I will never do is repeat myself.
Hello, delivery, yes. I would like to order 2 souls to eat, 3 barrels of blood to drink, and a couple of shovels to dig those bodies way down to the ground. Oh wait, all those things suck and they're overused? I already knew that, Frank.
BTB Nation, welcome to table 4-3. Wait, 3? CR only counts 2. Oh yes. When you have 2 members of Team Canada, that's better than any 3-man combination.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think of the current tag team division landscape?
Tag team division landscape? I mean, you must mean Team Canada, because there's no other tag teams in this division. Then Tim has to go out into the woodworks and pull out these 2 random guys. I mean, I've seen these guys before. There's at least 7 of them. The monster gimmicks. Mm-hmm. Team Canada doesn't play that. Why? Because we are originals.
Originals.
So conceited. What do you think about Deliverance and the Possessed? Other than their stupid, ridiculously, utterly disgusting names.
Deliverance and the Possessed. First of all, 2 forgettable names. I think it's old stinky old Shay and old Boo Boo Bray Wyatt. He threatens to eat our souls. He threatens to devour our children. He threatens to come in and take over and possess our lives. The one thing he doesn't promise, and he knows he can't deliver, is the fact that he doesn't promise that he's going to give us a good promo. Hypothetically speaking, in a monster fantasy world, how would these guys ever beat Team Canada?
First of all, CR would like to emphasize one thing. The words beat Team Canada generally don't go in the same sentence unless the sentence reads, cannot beat Team Canada. But, conceded, to answer your question, how could they defeat Team Canada? The answer is simple. They can't. Nobody can. They would have to go back in time, and back before Team Canada formed, they'd have to kill us. Because once the inevitable formation of Team Canada happen, we are unstoppable. We beat them all. We beat the cartel. We beat the Unholy Union. We beat New Doom. We beat Asylum. We beat the Petties. We beat every and anybody put in front of us. What do you think about the Faces of Fear's manager, Tim Lee, or Zodicus, Cowboy Monster?
But when it comes time to deliver, Tim is flat. Tim is irrelevant.
Tim, you sit there and you get dressed up in your fancy makeup, you cut your forehead, you cause damage to yourself, and at what cost? Nobody cares. Have you ever gotten yourself one of these?
Do you know what happens when you mess with Team Canada? You want to know where you end up? Let me show you.
That's right, monsters. That's where you guys are being sentenced by Team Canada to the promo jail. One toilet to sell, one toilet to use, one hard concrete bed, and you've been sentenced here for the rest of your BTB term because you guys can't promo, you guys can't deliver, and your expectations have just been caged. Because at the end of the day, when you face Team Canada, it's better to be in jail than to be embarrassed. Thought you knew.
The problem with Team Canada is they have viewed us as if we are some fictional characters. They view this world as if it's a fictional playground. They hold them BTB tag title straps as if they're something bought from Walmart. There's no pride left in them. There's no dignity. Oh, it's a sad, sad thing. Tonight, BTB, you pay attention. See, we're climbing into the ring with your so-called champions. And if we survive, we get a title shot. The problem here is, what happens if they don't survive? See, because we're not going in there just to beat them. We're going in there to demolish them, to destroy them, to leave them there with their eyes fixed wide open, just wishing they wouldn't have accepted. So, whether it's Conceited being strapped across these shoulders on that rugged cross, or his little girlfriend getting stuck in that rugged cross, it doesn't matter. Because once they're dropped at my feet, I'll just tag in the possessed, and he'll clean the plate.
Oh, I know you heard and felt each and every single word my partner has said to deliverance, you Canadian losers. But I am here to tell the tens and thousands of attendants and the millions and millions around the world that the Canadian flag is going to burn tonight. And you two can do all the flips and flops and look real pretty on the camera with your sunglasses. But when I stick the devil's cross face and I wrap it around your neck and I pull back, you hear your bodies snap, crackle, and you scream in pain. Then, and only then, will you see the faces of fear standing above your corpse, and we will have our arms raised tonight as the Canadians fall to defeat, to the faces of fear.
To Native America Tatanka right here on a beautiful sunny Florida, wearing his old school World Wrestling Federation t-shirt for this interview. Want to give a big wow to Beyond the Belts with what you're doing with your promos. You know, promos are key, old school, keep it old school. Keep up the good work. Best wishes for all the competitors for the next event. Jacob, I think your days could be numbered as promo champ. Again, it's the Native American Tatanka. Peace. I'm out.
Sunday Night Showdown. Yeah, Standard, I told you what kind of match me and you were having, punk. So, you know, why not go to the parking lot and get the hell beat out of you? Man, I've been looking forward to this because you, my friend, got a big mouth. And I'm gonna close that shit. You think you're good, don't you? But you're really not. You wanna stand there with your little hammer behind you? I'd take a hammer and I'd knock your damn teeth straight out your big ass mouth, boy. But when we get out here to this parking lot and we lock horns and we're beating the hell out of each other for God knows how long, seems like forever, then you're laid up against that car, trying to catch your breath. We're both bleeding, and I blast you with my roaring elbow. Flip your punk ass straight over onto the pavement. Yeah, then I'm gonna toss you up on the hood of that car. And when I get up there, I'm gonna stomp you in your face a few times for good measures. You know what I mean, Jimmy? Because I would hate to leave you just an inch. You know what I mean? Because, no, I know you're the Standard, but the Knight's that automatic ass whooping that I've been telling you about. So look here, boy. We're here. You see these cars? You see this, Jimmy? I'm gonna put your head through every windshield out here. Then I'm gonna hit you with my brain buster straight on the hood of the car. And I'm gonna drag your ass back to the suicide forest. And I'm gonna tell your clowns, hey, come and get the Standard. Because his days here done. Because you messed with the wrong man. The man that's been on the road, Jimmy. But you didn't think anything about that. All you wanted to do was open your big ass mouth to an ass whooping. You're writing a check that your little punk ass ain't gonna be able to cash tonight, Jimmy. You're gonna find out LOD is not the top faction here in the BTB. Like I said, they injected poison. And they put you in there. It's more like they injected a little bit of sugar in the tank, boy. You're gonna find out the faction is the #1 top stable here. And when you wake up from my earth shattering brain buster, you're gonna know I am one bad motherfucker.
Sunday Night Showdown has finally arrived, and I'm sharing the spotlight of the main event as your sole Standard of this business goes toe-to-toe with the bearded bastard. That's right, I finally get my hands on the guy that decided to call me out. Something you said a couple days ago has really stuck with me, bastard. And that's when you said something about me not being as good as I think I am. Well, if you want to get an idea on how good I am, why don't you go talk to your boy, Stunning G. He can give you a good idea on how good I am. And if you don't believe him, go talk to your other boy, Jay Sick. He can give you a really good idea on how good I am. And if you still don't believe it then, why don't you stroll down the block and have a conversation with Old School. He can give you an idea on how good I am. As good as I think I am that much better, and I have proven it every day since I walked in the door. What makes you think it's going to be any different for you? Because you're pissed off that I whooped your buddy, Stunning G, twice? Knocked him out of the national championship tournament twice? Or are you just pissed off that I've come into BTB and I have already done things that you could never hope to do? Is that what this is? Bastard, is this jealousy? Because somebody comes in here and does your job so much better than you with so much ease, is that you gotta take out the threat, right? Bring it on. Because once that bell rings, you're gonna get a real good idea on how good I really am. And once they finally wake you up in the back, you know, and you start to collect your thoughts, go look in the mirror. When you see that red mark around your throat from my arm, That's gonna give you a really good idea on how good I am. Be quite honest, you're doing me a favor tonight anyway. It's another one of these faction douchebags I can take out.
Hello, Jimmy Warner. Mr. Fury, the internet champion. The man who puts his title reign at risk tonight against little old me. It's funny, Fury, that you decided to put your title up against little old me. Because you see, you have everything to lose, and I have everything to gain. You see, you made the ill-fated mistake of putting your title on the line. And when you did that, you also put your own fate in jeopardy. Because tonight, when you lose, you will have to answer to Grimm, a man who's hell-bent on not only taking your title, but ending your life. So you claim to be the greatest promo artist that there is. I plan to be the spoiler for Promo Mania. I plan on spoiling your opportunity to be a champion going into Promo Mania. I plan on taking what is yours and making it mine. So you need to realize that tonight, Fury, when it's all said and done, when you're looking up at the lights and you see me holding my brand new internet championship, you will realize two things. That you disappointed Grimm, and that your stranglehold on the internet title has caused you to face the ultimate defeat. Because tonight, it's lights out.
David Babel, you have decided on this night to challenge the premier promo artist of all time, the Omega King, the Dynamic Destroyer, and your ticket to defeat. Now, a lot of people has made a joke of you. A lot of people has made fun of you. But I'm not going to do that here, you see. See, your dance with mediocrity has went on for far too long. You must rise up. Rise up to this occasion. You are getting a match beyond all matches against me. I am not just a legend. I am a phenom. I am undefeated, and I will not be conquered, not by you or not by anyone else. See, David, this match is going to be a lesson. I'm going to teach you an important lesson. I am going to be the master, the instructor, and you're going to be the student. You see, I want to build you up in this match. I'm going to take you beyond your limits, and you're going to know how a man promos. You're not going to be beaten down and broken just for the hell of it. I'm going to rebuild you. You're going to have to get up, dust yourself off, and rise. Rise. Mr. Babel, You're going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to dig deep to get over that mountain of mediocrity. You're going to have to take one step at a time. Get over it. Don't quit and don't give up. You got to fight. You got to put on the gloves and you got to dig deep and fight. Don't ever let anyone take your heart, take your determination, and take your manhood. I'm going to build you up in this match to be a man, David. It's time to be a man and not a simpleton and a boy sucking on the pity titty. And when I beat you, Babel, in this match, I want you to know, I want you to understand, I want you to get up, hold your head up high, and be a man. Pick yourself up, David. Get up, David! Because the nation